Hi everybody. I was posting up a number of things on LinkedIn last week from the Consumer Goods Forum, and so I thought now I'm back in the UK and I've had time to sort of think about it on the long journey home. I'll just give a bit of a summary of sort of what my top three takeaways were from all the stuff that I saw last week. And I think for me, when I kind of put it all together, I think there were three themes which came through. I think firstly was collaboration, secondly was innovation, and thirdly was opportunity. So there were lots of really good, insightful presentations. And if I take each one of those in turn, when I think about what I saw around collaboration, I think a lot of presentations around sustainability and how the CPG industry is collaborating around things like plastics and those kind of issues. Certainly in terms of the digital elements of it, there was some really interesting discussions around retail media networks where brands and suppliers are working together, as well as agencies and retailers and agencies and suppliers and stuff. So there's lots of collaboration in that space, as well as in the supply chain area. So lots of technology collaboration in order to improve efficiency, particularly given what we've all lived through in the last few years where supply chains have really been under pressure. So lots of collaboration discussions I saw last week. I think the second area was around innovation, and there was a ton of stuff here, whether you're thinking about sort of business models are developing and how people are innovating around that to really meet the needs of modern consumers. There was a lot around technology, so there was stuff around digital twins, as well as new developments in terms of technology around QR codes and those kind of areas, barcodes, and that sort of stuff. So lots of supply chain technology developments and innovation in that space. And also, digital twins was another one which came up. So lots of really interesting work around the notion of building stuff in the digital world before you do that in the physical world, to try and work everything out in advance in a more efficient and effective way. And then thirdly, really, opportunity was a massive thing. There was a lot of discussion around growth that still remains a massive opportunity for us all that work in the CPG industry. Despite all the kind of headwinds that we have now, a lot of positivity around the potential for growth and how we unlock that, typified by some of the discussions around India, for example. So we saw Damodar Mal from Reliance talking a lot about the opportunity that India offers many brands. As well as the opportunity around, through resilience. It's a remarkably resilient industry, and so that offers us, I think, a lot of positive thinking around, potential for growth. But I think the key thing with it as well is the consumer focus, which is really needed to unlock that growth. If we keep focused on what works for the consumer, then I think whether you're on the retail side, whether you're on the supplier side, it all really revolves around making sure that you keep the consumer at the centre of your thoughts to drive growth. So that's it. And just kind of one last thought around opportunity. You'll see attached to this post a couple of photographs that I managed to take while I was in Japan. Such a wonderful country, and took the opportunity to find some time. So I went out for an early sort of sunrise walk one morning and took some pictures around Kyoto, and took a side trip to Hiroshima after the meeting was finished, to go take some pictures around there as well. So wonderful cities, wonderful country to spend time in. So great week last week, and very much looking forward to future events in the same way. So thanks very much.